All hands on deck, all hands on deck. Believers Underground is about to start. Sit back, relax, and listen to the truth. You need to know the real truth.
Land, because most people don't go on the computer. It still, as amazing that
Uh-huh.
sounds. So you bring it on the floor. This is a simple project where you, instead of you having these homes go foreclosed, people throw all their stuff in a mini storage unit, move and move, and they have this accumulated stuff, but they need different stuff now that years have passed and kids have changed. And so take that stuff, bring it over to an open market and say, okay, everybody just, then it doesn't end up in the landfills. Okay.
Right.
Then
Yeah, that is kind of a
then it
unique idea.
does yeah, then
Yeah.
it doesn't end up on your credit card debt.
Right.
Okay. Instead of going out having to purchase something, because that's like a box of money. Okay. Those are assets. That's
Oh, for
that.
sure. Yeah, it's like a barter thing, really, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, you're taking a box of money and you're sitting it there, but it's in items, and you say, okay, take whatever, man, and I'll use something that I can use right now. You can use whatever you can use right now.
Actually,
And
that's like the first beginning of like of the barter system. Really, because
and
there will
there's
be a barter system if this country falls. I guess that's what they say.
and this is real active carrying, and
Yeah.
instead of putting new debt on people,
Right.
they get to actually move the products that they still have and no longer use, because you can't do it on eBay anymore. They messed that up with
That
PayPal.
is heavy duty. Yeah, really. Well, I'm an
It,
e-bear, and I have my fights with them sometimes. Because I got like I'm 100%er, 5 stars or whatever, and so I pop my voice off to them if they mess around with me. But eBay isn't bad, because you can get your stuff quick and easy and all this baloney. Really isn't that bad. I don't. I personally don't think. Now you
yeah,
have a hard time with that, don't you? You
yeah.
think
I
eBay is
I don't I don't use eBay. I had my son selling stuff for me on eBay because I
yeah.
booked out, and you got to keep funding the effort, and when funds
Yeah,
come
oh, I'm hip.
down, you just keep selling stuff to keep it going.
Yeah.
I'm all in. I still got those banners folded up and stuck in
Oh,
a
I don't.
garage over at one of my kids' houses.
Yeah.
But the thing is with an easy solution like this, where you can eliminate billions of dollars of debt on a weekly basis just by having a, because people don't have money to buy things from yard sales either.
Yeah, that's true.
Their cash flow
Amen.
is gone. But if they
Amen.
take a box of their stuff, then they could trade it for stuff they need.
Now,
And
have you
other
seen this before, or is this like the first time you've seen it, or does it go on in Southern
well,
California quite a bit?
one of my subs told me about this thing that they started doing and this is brand new from what I understand. And when I came across that idea, I saw the scope of the idea. They may have not seen the scope of it, but I do. This is a way where we can take out those poor folks that are running in doing flash mobs,
Uh
okay,
huh. There
going
you go.
after a couple Twinkies, okay, can
Mm-hmm.
actually go to a park. Everyone just bring a box. They don't have to flash mob anything, and they can grab the things they need,
And
okay,
that's
and
right.
leave something for something that someone else can use,
Yeah.
and it takes your
Yeah. Really.
power.
That is true, bro. Really.
And this got with John and Liberty Broadcasting Network right now. You still there, John?
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, this I've been looking for ways of putting truthers together all through all these states I've been into. I've been through what 20 states, over 1,000 towns. And I'm looking for avenues of putting the truthers together. Instead of just talking back and forth online, but actually getting together in their communities and sharing this information with one another. And but we had to find a way to do this. And when I came across this, man, I go, that's it.
Yeah.
There's your
I mean,
answer.
you've been putting videos out for how long? 11 years or 9 or something?
No, I've been putting up yours since about 4 years now, but I've
Okay.
done done like, I don't know, 1,000 radio shows, man, on all kinds of different
Yeah.
things. But you
And
know
you
that,
know what that park thing about the freebies? The people have to have a heart for it, and and that's that might be hard to get because a lot of folks don't have a true heart. True.
well, this one's easy though. This is one where, there's needs that need to be met in the community that's not getting met. You
Uh-huh.
got these poorer families that do have some resources, but they need different resources, and they can't sell it. They're not getting nothing for them in the yard sale, so they're stuck with them, or they end up getting tossed or thrown in the junk. And
Right.
those are assets. You got to look at it as these are United States assets, of America, real American assets, real stuff, not paper stuff, but real
From the
stuff.
people, right?
Yeah.
Well, I bet you
It,
one thing: if you put flyers in a laundromat, like a freebie gathering or whatever, and explain it, that might catch on. Huh? You know.
it YouTubers can do it, say, hey, I'm in Michigan in this city. I'm going to be at the park for say 2 hours. I'm going to bring a box of stuff. Come on by and, bring a box and sit with me for a while. And, if YouTubers start doing that, then you'll get these groups of truthers that, and the neat part of it is they do have stuff. They may not have any money, but they have stuff and they have knowledge. And you put the two together, and you start to see healing. You start to see, community, real family again.
Right.
That's something that's lost. They've lost touch with family, with their identity and stuff, their true nature. And that's to be serving a loving God as he expresses himself, not these demigods. They don't love you. They're not gonna do nothing for you. But even the churches, 501c or not, just get out there and do a freebie giveaway, man. Where you guys set up a box and, and start
Yeah.
taking this money away from incorporation. Keep it right there where it belongs, and stop throwing away your assets. When I start seeing them crumple up cars for no reason under the CO2 cask on, these are assets that are crumbling, and it takes just as much energy to destroy that vehicle, melt it down, ship it to wherever it's going to be used, and then remake it into something else.
Right.
It takes 3 times, 4 times the energy than that car would have burnt off in CO2 gas. So that's a flat lie. What they're doing
Right.
is taking away your assets, so you have to buy new ones.
Right.
It's all about money. Okay, and selling stuff. Well, what happens when you say, hey man, we don't got no money? Yeah, I can't
Right.
even sell my stuff in the yard sale. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give it away, and to hope
Right.
others will do the same. And we'll just put boxes. And then if I see some things I need, I'll grab it. Like this weekend, I got a nice, really killer little mini folding knife and a pair of pliers.
Mhm.
It that fold in and go into this nice little pouch. And that was really cool. And then when you have somebody bringing food to one of these events,
Man.
like, yeah, like Larry did, he brought boxes of bread, and he set up a program over here where if you can't get to the store, man, we'll go get it for you and take it to your store, or to your house.
Right.
And
Heavy duty.
so if farmers come by and they bring a thing of,
You have learned the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Now click on to our next part, if you dare. This is the Believers Underground, and we care for your safety. May God be with you.